Working smarter isn't about doing more. It's about doing what matters most with focus, efficiency, and unstoppable consistency. And that is the thought for today. Welcome to 7 Good Minutes. I'm Clyde Lee Dennis. Thanks for joining me for what I believe will be 7 of the most enriching minutes of your day. In today's episode of 7 Good Minutes, we talk about the key to working smarter, not harder, and outworking everyone. Enjoy. Many people grow up believing that hard work alone is the key to success. You hear phrases like grind 24/7 or hustle harder, but working longer hours doesn't always lead to better results. In fact, burnout often comes faster than success. The real game changer isn't about how many hours you put in, but how effectively you use them. Smart work means identifying what truly moves the needle and cutting out unnecessary effort. When you focus on working smarter, you maximize the impact of every action. Instead of spending all your time putting out fires, you start thinking strategically. You look at the big picture, figure out what's essential, and let go of what isn't. The key isn't to do more, but to do better. When you shift your mindset from simply working hard to working effectively, you start seeing exponential results. It's about effort, but it's also about direction. Prioritization is a skill that separates successful people from those who are always busy, but never making progress. It's easy to get caught up in daily tasks and feel productive, but not all tasks are created equal. Some actions will bring you significantly closer to your goals, while others are just distractions in disguise. You have to train yourself to recognize the difference. Start by identifying the tasks that generate the most results. If you have 10 things on your to-do list, chances are only 2 or 3 truly matter. Focus on those first. Don't waste time on minor tasks just because they're easy or urgent. Successful people understand that importance always outweighs urgency. One of the biggest mistakes people make is thinking they have to do everything themselves. The most efficient individuals don't rely on sheer effort. They build systems that make work easier. Whether it's automating repetitive tasks, creating checklists, or delegating to others, smart work is about optimizing your energy. Instead of manually handling every small task, find tools that can streamline your workflow. Use scheduling apps, project management software, and automation wherever possible. If something can be simplified or outsourced, do it. Your time and focus should be spent on the things that truly require your attention. The less you have to think about mundane details, the more energy you'll have for high-impact activities. Most people focus on time management, but the real secret to productivity is energy management. You can have all the time in the world, but if you're exhausted, you won't produce great results. Your brain functions best when it's well-rested, properly fueled, and given time to recover. Instead of trying to work longer, focus on maintaining peak energy throughout the day. That means knowing when you work best and scheduling your most important tasks during those hours. It means taking breaks, staying hydrated, and not overloading yourself with tasks that drain your energy. When you manage your energy well, you accomplish more in less time and with better quality. Trying to be great at everything is a losing battle. The most successful people don't focus on their weaknesses. They double down on their strengths. Instead of wasting time trying to improve areas where you struggle, build on what you naturally do well. That's how you create real momentum. Think about the skills that set you apart and find ways to use them to your advantage. At the same time, don't be afraid to delegate tasks that drain you. If something isn't in your zone of genius, let someone else handle it. This not only frees up your time, but also ensures that every task is done at the highest level. The people who consistently outperform everyone else aren't just working harder. They're always learning. They don't see failure as a setback. They see it as data. Every challenge is an opportunity to improve, and every mistake is a lesson. When you develop a habit of continuous learning, you give yourself a permanent edge over the competition. The world is constantly evolving, and those who refuse to adapt get left behind. Read books, take courses, ask for feedback, and stay open to new ideas. The more you learn, the better you become at making smart decisions. Over time, this compounds into a massive advantage. The key to outworking everyone isn't about effort alone. It's about evolving faster than the rest. That does it for today's episode of 7 Good Minutes. Please take a moment to rate and review the show on the platform you're listening on. Until next time, let's be civil to one another out there. Thanks for listening.